Hi. Oh, sorry about the sound issues there, guys. Um, don't quite know why that happened. Hey, guys. Um, Thank you for letting me know about the sound. Looks like there's a second opportunity here for you guys to get short. If you didn't, yeah, you obviously couldn't hear what I was talking about and my thinking. As you can see, I've taken a short just there below the dotted line. Reason the market's extremely bearish. I expect lower lows to continue. Last time we saw such a negative market, every rally was being sold into the close. There was just no buying the dip into the close. So those who attempt to do that will surely fail. And if we are wrong, we've got our stop loss to take care of it. So I've just been stopped out of the little manual trade I took. Um, I found I just couldn't close it with the market moving as fast as it did. So for that reason, we'll probably have to set a take profit as well, just to be able to get out. Now, what I just don't like is this tight little range because that means this profit potential is not really representative of the what the market can give us today. So let's just see. Uh, so from the M3, it represents 180 points. From where we entered, 135. Um, Current risk is with that stop loss there. I'm gonna have to be careful that I don't drag the stop loss now. Let's go a little bit above it. I'll subtract 10 points or something. Okay, so from the entry, 100 points. So maybe a 3-to-1 risk reward would give us a target for 300 down. I think there's going to be 1,000 per day today. Nice BJ, I like it. Um, so whatever happens, I'll short every rally. If I get stopped out of this one at break even, which won't be yet because I haven't got the stop loss there yet. Um, I'll just short again from higher up. Alright, so we're very close to break even. Now there is a cross happening here. However, I haven't really had an oversold signal, as you can see here, that we're going below the 30. Right, and yesterday we saw the market just pushing right into the extremes of the zone. So let's drag our take profit to that level there then. There should be one lower down. Oh, there we go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this would be 25. That might be the same as where our previous lows were, right? Let's just see. Oh, that's only yesterday's, or the start of the days. Yeah, yesterday's. Right. This can go back here and more, I think. But obviously, it will take maybe more than one day to do. by Levy. All right. Um, Notice this little cross here as well. So we're certainly in the direction of the bigger market, probably in every time frame. What's not to like about that, right? Beautiful. This is a good trade. So I think stop loss can come to break even now. So there's calls out there today that 26,000 might break. Let's see if they're right. No, my call. I just okay, would be great, but it is what it is. So you still in your other half, PJ? Because that candle there might have stopped you out. That's what I would call a bloody stop hunt candle. No, there is a lag. We have determined there's about a 30-second lag. I don't know. I might be able to do something to improve that, um, but it will mean that I'll have to go and reduce some settings. Um, that will affect quality. We're gonna have a look at that. Just can't remember right now where that is shown. Where you find, oh, it's this stream health. It says it's excellent and it's healthy. Hmm. Yeah, I can't seem to find right way to do that right now. Okay, so there was obviously a few bears that decided that was a good place to take profit. Let's see if they come back. I would actually be very interested in 25,500 as well as a level. Not for today, but in the coming days. And I would actually love to hold the short until then. Um, Unfortunately, this account isn't a netting account, so I can only really place hedges. So if I do drag the take profit there, then I'll have to take a hedge against this um, over here for the purposes of the system. Anyway, let's see what we get today. I think I'll move the stop loss a little bit down now, just to be, yeah. So there's that low there, and those highs there. Just move it to above this. Alright, so at least 56 points locked in, which I can live with. It's more than my 40, which is my small trade that I could get from this in normal market conditions. I nearly got that one there, that move there. It was just so quick. It would have been a bit unfair on everybody too if I'd taken that while there was sound issues and what's his name? So PJ, oh, okay. Let me know when you're back. I want to ask you a question. I think I need to move my stop loss up a little bit. Well, it looks like 26,000 is doing its job to hold resistance. 26. 2620. Okay, so they stop loss hunting. 2640. Okay, there might have been. I've always thought that stop loss hunting, they'll go 20 points above the handle. This is, I suppose this is less liquid market conditions. So one candle that probed a little bit deeper. If this breaks above the green zone again, I'm going to take a small long to hedge the short, a third of it. So that closes above. We'll do that. Okay, 26,000. What are you doing? Yep. A lot of people selling there. Eh? So what I find is that if buy programs kick in, they need to get through all the short sellers, and and that's why you see this action happening here now until the short sellers give up, and then the buy programs take over. So let me uh, let me do as I said, and I'll take a third long here to hedge the short. All right, it's in. Let's see. So with that, um, yeah, I like the stop loss where it is because it's sitting just above. PJ, if you're back, just say something, please. I don't know if you've left before you heard my message to you. Anyway, yeah. So 26050 would be if there's going to be bullishness, where buyers might also go in because it's a round number. It's also going to be obviously a new short number. So happy with that stop loss, just leaving it a little bit above it. And as you can see, we've got a bit of less risk now as well. So full 300 size position here, reduce it down to 200 by taking a hedge. So from here on, it's just a 2 lot for me, and I'm using micro lots. So I'm just going to say 2 lot, right? Target is still the M0. Sorry, no, the S3. So, okay, let's just move this little blue box. I just want to see something. Look at where that test took place. If we can grab it then. Don't know where its center is. Anyway, I wanted to see this high here. See how it was the test of that low roll reversal. That convincing break below, retest, down we go. Okay, so S2 now attracting people to get out of their shorts. So now we've had one overbought. Haven't quite had this here, but now we're getting positive divergence. I suppose I'll have to overtake profit for this hedge also here where the stop loss is. Still making lower lows. What is telling though is this is the first time we're closing above 26,000. So a lot of bears got out there and potentially have actually become bulls. And now we're getting across as well. So I may take a second hedge here. Let's try. We'll set one there. No, I'm deleting it. Oh. Well, okay, that was a mistake, but it was too low anyway. That it wouldn't have gotten filled. Let's move this up a bit. Then they're at the same level. Okay, stopped out. All right, so Hmm, not too happy about that. I wish it would run lower. At least I took a hedge, right? So, according to pivot theory, given that you got to the take profit zone early, you can have a retrace back up to the CP. Um, so I'm going to take a short sell order over there. Um, Actually, I should target these. See how there's no bulls. Bulls should have bought now, and there's no bulls. So the bears are coming back. Okay, I'll sell in this role reversal level. I have to beat those highs. What's your question, Kyle? This is Dow putting a short, a sell short there for the return to the central pivot due to the take profit zone being reached early. So I think I'm fold. It is a smaller position. Okay, stop loss will have to be not looking great. I'm going to just put it on the other side of this for the moment. And then I'm going to take a sell here again, but I'll just wait for a bit more negative. Okay, so the M3 is holding, that's promising. Yeah, this is Dow Power Hour. So you missed our short then. We took one from around where it is now down to here, moved the stop loss to lock in some pips. Took a hedge over here at M1, wrote that up now. I'll do the pip count later, or the point count in this case. Oh yeah, shorted that M3, man. So so that's the smallest lot size I do, 0.01. Given that I am basically going counter trend at the moment, right? That's okay, Kyle. It's your first time, so um, I'll probably have to explain the system to you. So what we do is I actually developed the system on a 2-minute chart, and because MT4 doesn't have 2-minute charts, I have to trade on a 1 minute, and I've adjusted the moving averages. So on a 2-minute 5/8 crosses, So here it's a 10-16 cross, exactly the same moving averages that Wayne uses in his pivot point thing with a 5 exponential 8 simple. So in this case 10-16. And then I add the RSI indicator in as well to help me set my bias and to tell me when the market has gone overbought and oversold, and then I'll do the crosses in the direction of my bias. Typically, I would give credence to the cross just before the start of the hour, um, and then I'll expect a one reversal during the hour as well. So um, I have had days where it just trends one direction, but normally there's two trades, like a 1-2. And lately, well, not lately, but there's every now and then there's three trades. So that's when it's more of a ranging market and not really a trending market. So then you get uh, a 1-2-3 setup. And those I don't like because I'm really geared for a 1-2. I don't even like a 1 because I might get the 1, expect the 2 to happen, and then I get caught on the wrong side. So in this case, there's been a 1-2 now. Um, and if this continues up, then yeah, that would have been a perfect 1-2. But you see this topish area here that's serving as resistance. I just can't ignore that, right? And the market is extremely bearish, so I'm only a seller today. Don't want to buy. So far I'm right at least, so I'll just move my stop loss to break even. I'll probably cancel this trade now. All right. So this is a 1 minute chart and it's a 1 hour pivot graphic that you see. I also pay attention to the action that sets up at 12 minutes to the hour. So here. So from here, this tells me what to expect to happen in the hour. You might get your cross down, you might get lower highs, lower lows, and then it would be a nice completion of the recipe if it also all occurs at the M3, or if you get a sell into your M3, which settled over here this time. So this, you wouldn't have known that that is where the M3 is going to be forming. You would have had an idea it's going to be somewhere around here. But yeah, you just have to take the shot. I like to do a front run at 48 minutes. So if I see like a lone high candle or a candle that's surrounded by two lower candles, that's often the signal. And then what happens is you get this really sharp move. And then that really confirms, yep, that was it. So then If you're lucky, you get a second chance, which today we did. Other times you just don't. So it looks like I'm not the only one who uses this, but I've developed this from observation, so that's probably why I'm thinking other people must, or some algos doing it. I don't know. Right. So I think we can. I'm a bit in two minds what to do now. Shall I take profit or let this one run and leave that stop loss there because I've really had the winner for today. Um, and I'm hoping, well, actually not hoping because I do have some shares and portfolios and they're obviously not liking what's going on here, but at least this could help offset that. Maybe just do the take profit there and then that helps as a hedge for my shares. Anyway, I'll count the pips for this for today as if I've closed it at the close, so wherever the market's going to settle. Normally I'll exit all positions 10 minutes to the hour, between 5 minutes to the hour and 10 minutes to the hour, uh, just in case there's a stampede into the close because people like to buy the close for some reason, risk takers. Tell you what, I can buy a hedge here again, maybe to a small 0.01, which would offset half of this short if I get a second chance. It's a bit slow. So 26,000 seems to be meaningless to the market at the moment. It just keeps on charging right through it on either side. Yeah, lots of people closing their shorts. Maybe I should be one of them. PJ, are you here? Um, I use IG. I would recommend actually you use TD365. They've got a very tight spread, better than IG. Um, so I believe they give you MT4 as well and demo account as well. Traders will only do currencies, unfortunately. Are you from America though? Because I'm not sure if you're allowed to open an account with any broker. There's a lot who's got restrictions on Americans. So we had this cross here. All right, okay. So I guess if you go to that broker, they may say to you, sorry, because you're in America, you can't open an account with us. Now, I don't know how Americans solve that issue. Oanda, maybe. I think Oanda is in America, and I'm certain you can trade anything with them. Hey, Peter, I wanted to ask you, so you said you took the short a little higher than where I did. Um, was that because you were following me and the lag allowed you a better price, or did you use the theory uh, that I've sort of advocated through this system, and you enter based upon the principles? So I'll just quickly do my pip count for today then on the close trade. Uh, probably just drag it up into this area so you can see it. Uh, bloody bullishness now. Should have taken that little hedge down there in the M1. Okay, so there is the pips. Um, closed. Don't look at the profit in dollars as pips because it's an Aussie dollar, so it's got a conversion factor that you have to take into account as well. But anyway, so we closed at 26,060 when we entered 25,986, so that's 60, 90, 94 points on the long. And then on the short, we had 26,061 entering at 26,118. So that is 40 plus 18, make it 58, 57. So 57 and did I say 90? 60, stopped out, okay. Um, okay, so okay, that's unfortunate. Maybe I'll sell at M3 again for that longer term trade that I want to do, but that doesn't count as a system. All right, now I've lost my train of thought. So I said, oh, let's just look, watch this. Can do the pip count now. Look at how that resistance holds. I really don't think the market's going to close strong. I put that sell order there. Come on. Okay, so this is not part of the system, guys. It's me just being a long-term bear for the next few days. Long term, because this is scalping, so in that context, it's long term. missed it. Double top. Okay. Um, higher low, higher high on this candle so far. Okay, I wonder if there's going to be dividends. Oh shit, there it goes. It's 80 points in one minute candle. It's crazy. Hmm. Yeah, I should grab that retrace into that candle. Okay, I've put the sell on the central pivot. It's going to be the next M3. And let's see. So let's just do this pip count now while I'm waiting. All right. So entry was 26118. Exit 26060. So that's 58. And then on the long, so on the long it was 92, but it was a third position. So we divide that by 3. So that's 30 plus the 57, I think I said before. So that's 87 points in total on the normal sizes I trade. All right, good. Thank you, guys. Made some money. That's good. Better than a kick in the teeth. Cheers. Over and out.